You're hitting us with a ton of paperwork. Ernie Sanita in studio making all of these charges, and you have some involvement in some of these claims.
You hold some mortgages. I mean, but that's beside the point.
Okay, so you're saying there was a no-knock warrant, and they didn't have a warrant.
Well, read it right there. It said that it was issued and executed to the gentleman.
Okay,
that never happened.
And you're saying that there is not a warrant.
There was no warrant.
But that would be illegal. That would be a legal issue that this man or woman could go and then sue over.
He is seeing a lawyer. Yeah.
Because,
I mean, you don't bring somebody in on a public nuisance hearing on a warrant that doesn't exist.
Right. Well, could it be obviously it could be.
You sent it certified. You typed that letter out and sent it certified.
You're saying that they lied.
What's an outright lie?
They created. They said that there was a warrant.
It's called intimidation, is what it's called.
Okay, and you can prove that there wasn't a warrant.
Yes,
and that would mean his constitutional rights were violated.
Yes.
Is it a he or she?
No, it's a he.
It's a he. His constitutional rights were violated.
Yes.
That's a pretty big claim.
And you know what's even better? That when I foiled the police department, they denied handing over a copy of the warrant. And it's not the police department that did this letter. It's City Hall that did it. So I want to make that quite clear.
Okay.
Okay. All the police department says is they denied the answer because it was under investigation.
Why would you go? I mean, I understand you're going public. You could get an attorney on this, and you say this is a guy you rent to.
No. This is a guy that I hold mortgage.
You hold a mortgage.
Yeah, a nice man. Nice man.
We're not going to use.
I mean,
name.
I'm not going to say his name. I mean, nice man. He's done business.
Why was there a no-knock? What was the no-knock warrant over? What was it over?
It was over.
Allegedly.
It's right there.
I can't read all this stuff while I'm interviewing
drugs and whatever else. And then they even said that an arrest was made at his building also.
Okay.
And they brought him in on a public nuisance for an event that didn't happen.
No-knock search warrant and identity of individual on warrant who is engaged in activity for 984-96, showing the address. It just says engaged in activity, illegal activity.
Well, if you read, that's the foil. If you read that one, that'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
Page 1.
Page 1.
It's in bold letters.
A no-knock search warrant was executed March 11th, which led to the finding of illegal controlled substances and associated paraphernalia and the arrest and charging of individuals, including a tentator, several counts of criminal possession of same in violation of the New York penal law. Now, did they discover the drugs and the paraphernalia?
There was nothing there. There was no warrant. There was no search. There was no nothing.
So there never was a search?
Nothing happened at this building ever.
Well, then his rights, I guess, weren't violated then. So they didn't do a no-knock search?
They didn't do...
Explain this to me. I'm confused.
What he's saying is somebody claimed that there was a no-knock search warrant and an arrest.
The city did.
No, the city claimed.
They sent him that for a public nuisance hearing.
Right.
Okay.
On
an event that didn't happen.
Had to go for a public nuisance hearing because if your tenants are selling drugs, you can get in trouble.
You can get in trouble.
But what he's claiming, what Ernie is saying, is there was never a search warrant. There was never an arrest. They're just harassing this property owner.
Never was a search.
There never was a warrant.
Okay.
And you send that letter to somebody?
Well, police never went to the door and broke down the door.
Never went to the door.
That
but
was
you
where I was
send
trying
that
to...
letter out of City Hall saying that it happened?
Okay, so I guess I'm now kind of confused as to any violation of constitutional rights. Obviously, if you break down somebody's door and you don't have a warrant of some sort or cause, then there would be. But I don't know where this would fall, what this would fall under.
Well, the case should just be dismissed.
Harassment, I guess.
Well, there's no case, number one. Okay, but when I went to that public nuisance
hearing, I'm saying.
I went to the hearing because nobody expected that I had an interest with this gentleman, and I went to the hearing. Mayor didn't attend the hearing, but then the mayor comes out of his office and he goes, "That's your first time. Next time we'll close you down." And I'm like, "Whoa, there was never even a first time here. That's a mistake." Right. Well, it doesn't matter. You were notified. That's intimidation.
Well, then that's where you would take that to an attorney and see if you have some sort of a case.
He's already. I mean, there's several things that he has that he's already seeking counsel on.
All right. Well, wow. I can only imagine what else is in your paperwork there. And you're keeping the foil people over there very, very busy. I'm assuming a lot of this stuff.
Well, he said he didn't foil.
A lot of the stuff over there has been foiled.
There's foils, like he's got a foil. And
yeah.
Okay.
This was foiled. This was foiled.
Okay.
So, you know.
I was answering phones for a minute. I must have missed that part, okay? Right. First segment, you said I didn't foil this. I got someone gave me information.
Well, on that one issue. But look at that pile of paperwork that he has over there. All right, Ernie, you've made a lot of charges. Could you do me a favor and put each of them on in kind of a line item type thing, each of these charges that we could then address? Because, honestly, coming in with all this paperwork and throwing it at us is very difficult for us to follow.
In order of significance.
I really didn't throw it at you. I just told you now its existence.
Let's get out of the semantics here. Could you give us this?
I will do an outline.
I'll report an outline
of
everything. That would help tremendously.
I will give you an outline of everything that's here.
Because you started with council
raise.
people.
Come on.
You started with the raise, and then council people getting jobs. And then into all. There's a lot of stuff you've thrown at us. So, in order of importance, give us an outline of what you have, and then we promise to address it with the mayor's office and anybody else that's associated.
Bill promises.
Manaski promises. We're promising. We'll look into it.
Bill and his diet. They promise to address it.
What do you think of that 27% increase? Come on, Bill.
All right. Well, listen, the thought is, and we'll have the mayor to be able to speak about that, but I know he's going to say that we're not competitive with the rest of, with other municipalities of similar size throughout the state.
Do you think the mayor of Rome, I'm just asking, the mayor of Rome makes more than the mayor of Utica?
How can you compare cities? All cities are different in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
All cities are different. Okay, we're talking about Utica here.
IBX, please hold. WIBX, please hold. Lines are like ringing up.
How much people actually make in this town?
He's in there.
I understand that, but they're still ringing up.
And when did he run in this election? Did he say he wanted a raise? He knew what the job paid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're wondering what other people make. You know what the job pays.
In fairness, though, it's kind of like an unwritten little thing that happens in politics. Whenever there's going to be a raise, they're certainly not going to make that one of their campaign promises.
Well, I'll tell you what.
There's something that's
I'll tell you what.
Right?
By having Bill Phillips present this one, are you aware that the mayor's highest 3 years are what his pension is based on? And it's very convenient that it comes in now, which is just over that 3 years, which would change his pension if he's on a 50% plan.
And
that's $10,000 a year for the rest of his life.
I'm going to let the mayor respond to all of this when he comes on next hour. All right.
People can't afford it.
Okay. Are you running for office? Are you going to run for office again?
Not running for
You're
office.
not going to run next time.
No.
Okay. Got a break.